Gnomeo and Juliet, a tale of two gardens. In the town of Stratford-upon-Avon, two gardens are at war. For as long as they can remember, the blue Montague gnomes have battled the red Capulet gnomes. It is gnome against gnome, blue hats against red hats. No blue has ever seen eye to eye with a red until Gnomeo meets Juliet. Juliet is a lovely and daring gnome with a personality as fiery as her red hat. Whenever the reds try to keep her safely on her pedestal, Juliet defiantly asks,
"What's wrong with getting a little chipped?"
In her quest to find a rare orchid, Juliet sneaks out of the red garden and meets the love of her life. Unfortunately, his hat is painted blue. Lord Redbrick is Juliet's father and the leader of the Red Garden Gnomes. He loves Juliet, but his overprotectiveness drives his daughter crazy. He is constantly declaring that she is too delicate to leave her pedestal. Lord Redbrick would sing the blues if he knew that his daughter was sneaking out of the red garden to meet with a blue. Nanette is a garden frog and Juliet's best friend. She is a hopeless romantic and is very excitable. When Nanette learns about Juliet's forbidden love for a blue, she tells Juliet,
"Your love is doomed, doomed."
But each time Juliet gets into trouble, Nanette hops to her rescue. Always in his jaunty blue hat, Gnomeo loves racing lawnmowers more than battling with the reds. As a lawnmower expert, he keeps the blue garden neat and trim. When he meets the adventurous Juliet, he begins to doubt whether hat color really matters. But will he be able to convince Juliet that they should leave their feuding families and start a garden of their own? Lady Blueberry is Gnomeo's mother and the leader of the Blues. She adores her handsome son and is proud of his gardening skills. But Lady Blueberry has a dark side. She would like nothing better than to destroy Lord Redbrick's garden. If Lady Blueberry knew Gnomeo was in love with Lord Redbrick's daughter, she would see red. Benny is Gnomeo's best friend. He is a tiny gnome with an extra tall blue hat to make up for his short stature. He is horrified when he first learns that Gnomeo is spending time with a red. But when he mistakenly thinks the reds have smashed Gnomeo to pieces, Benny is ready for all-out war to avenge his friend. Tybalt is a red garden bully. He is always looking for a fight. He fights dirty and enjoys causing trouble between the reds and the blues. Tybalt will do anything to make sure Gnomeo eats his dust when they race their lawnmowers. Fawn is a concrete deer with an attitude. He may look cute and furry, but his doe eyes conceal a thuggish nature. As Tybalt's sidekick, Fawn has a knack for kicking up trouble. Shy and quiet, Paris is better at pruning hedges than romancing young maidens. That's why this bumbling gardener gnome catches the eye of Lord Redbrick, who wants Juliet to marry a nice, safe red. Featherstone is a plastic pink flamingo who's no bird brain when it comes to family fights. His girlfriend was taken away from him when their owners split up. Shroom is a small stone mushroom with a big soft heart and is Gnomeo's faithful sidekick. When Gnomeo is placed on top of a tall statue of William Shakespeare, Featherstone and Shroom work together to get him back to the garden before the red and blue rivalry gets out of hand. Will the battle between the blue garden and the red garden end in disaster? Not if Gnomeo and Juliet have anything to do with it. Through their love, these two gnomes are determined to find a way for the two gardens to live in peace. The end.